greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam.
Austin, this is JCB Racing. 8 drivers have been seeded into the bracket. Now they're going to be racing against the clock, but only one winner can come on top and earn the 8 first points of the evening. Now come on, Austin, get crazy if you're ready for JCB Racing. Let's get it.
Welcome on in our first competitor, Colt Stevens, Thunderosaurus. Representing Houston, Texas. He was part of the Stadium Championship Series East. Looking for a win here this afternoon as he gets lined up to the starting line. Let's go racing! .233 for Colt Stevens and Thunderosaurus, a personal best this weekend for him, and that will be the official time to beat here in JCB Racing. You can take a look at the Super Glue glued to the action replay. A great pass for Colt Stevens and Thunderosaurus representing the great state of Texas. We're going to continue on here in JCB Racing. Our next driver up, it's Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Devin Winfield was our JCB Racing winner last night. He was the only one with a sub 10 seconds, hailing out of Las Vegas and representing Arena Championship Series West this 2025 season. We will see if he can make a sweep here this afternoon. .424. He has been dethroned. It is Colt Stevens, Thunderosaurus, still the time to beat. So a 10.424 for Devin Winfield and Velociraptor will put him in the second spot here in our JCB Racing competition. Our third driver, welcome on in, Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Alex Barden representing Rockport, Texas, and Arena Championship Series West as he gets ready to line up there on the starting line. We await his approach. Those staging lights are lit at the far end of our race lane. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines. 2 yellow lights means that they are staged and ready to go there on the starting line. We'll be looking for that green light. He is to the line. 10.655 for Earthshaker, and Alex Barton puts him in the third spot. We'll take a look at that replay on the video board right now. A great pass. The final turn giving some of our competitors a little bit of a problem there, as the times seem to keep getting a little bit longer and longer. We're going to meet our fourth driver here in just a moment. This is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. From Whittier, California, a two-time World Finals champion. He was representing Stadium Championship Series East this season. He will be heading to World Finals as well this July 4th weekend. Reigning 2024 Skills Champion. Let's see what he can do out here on this track. We got a new leader, 10.193. Armando Castro, El Toro Loco is now the new time to beat. And that last turn, very tight in the corner, gives himself some extra time there. And look at that at 10.193. That is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco with the new time to beat. Coming up next, our fifth driver up, Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Another Texas native hailing from Corpus Christi and representing Arena Championship Series West. Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. His background is in skateboarding. Made the transition here to motorsports. We're awaiting those two yellow lights there for Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And then he'll know to look for that green light once he sees those two yellow lights there on our staging lights at the far end of the race lane. And we got a 10.321 for Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A great pass by Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Berto Trevino as we take a look at that replay. This is a very close race here in JCB Racing. 10.193 is your time to beat here as we're going to get set to meet our next driver up. Make some noise right now for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Ashley Sanford represented Arena Championship Series West here this 2025 season, hailing from Fullerton, California, a Cali girl here. Down here in the Lone Star State, we're going to see what Megalodon can do. A 10.445 for Ashley Sanford and Megalodon. A great pass from her. Might have just overshot just a tiny bit, which might have cost her some crucial time here. Nonetheless, a great pass, a smooth pass. That will put her in the fifth spot in JCB Racing. Let's hear it right now for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. She's from Arena Championship Series East. Looking to see if she can take home a JCB Racing win. The time to beat 10.193 set by El Toro Loco. Look at that, 9.880. We got a new leader and the first sub sub-10-second run of the afternoon. Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger, is your new time to beat. We only have one driver remaining, and that is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Only this man stands in the way of Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger collecting her first 8 points of the night, or of the weekend as well. And Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, must get a time faster than 9.880, which is held right now by Gravedigger's Kristen Anderson. The only sub 10 seconds by Gravedigger right now in the field of competitors. So Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, has his work cut out for him. Will he be able to do it? Will he be able to snag those first 8 points of this afternoon? We are about to find out. Austin, Texas, your JCB Racing winner is Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger collects her first 8 points of this afternoon with a tremendous run, 9.880.
Wow, your JCB winner, Kristen Anderson, everybody, Gravedigger. What was going through your mind? I know there was like a lineup of first places, but there had to have been something going through your mind. Man, how can I beat them?
Man, you know, Jabari, whenever you're doing racing, you don't want to make any mistakes, and you want to hit all your marks for sure. But I got to come out here, and I hate to do it to the boys, but I got to remind the boys who they're messing with every once in a while. Am I right, girls?
How has JCB Racing prepared you for this next competition that's coming up? We've got the skills challenge. A lot of skill involved here in this arena. What are your plans?
I mean, I'm going to try and ride the momentum from yesterday. You know, I got to hit all my marks in two-wheel skills. I love the two-wheel skills competition, and I know that Austin, Texas is going to love it too. You guys are getting ready to see monster trucks do something you never thought you would see a monster truck do. I mean, we're getting ready to take 12,000 pounds and 1,500 horsepower and balance it on the nose, balance it on the tail. So I'm super excited, and I know Austin is excited. Are y'all ready?
Let's hear for your JCB Racing winner, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
She's off to a phenomenal start here, Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. You can take a look at the replay brought to you by the original Super Glue. That last turn so tight, giving her the edge there with that 9.880, and now she's on top of your BKT overall event leaderboard there with 8 points. Right behind her, though, 1 point away is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Cole Stevens, Thunder Roar is currently sitting in third. Monster Mutt, Rottweiler, Velociraptor, Megalodon, Jurassic Attack, and Earthshaker round out your field of competitors. Don't forget, we got a lot more exciting action coming your way. We've got our Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge coming up next. This is where our drivers will have 2 attempts to throw down their sickest tricks, and you, the fans, will have your first opportunity to use judgeszone.com. You might see some poppers, stoppies, wheelies, bicycles, combination moves. You never know, but you will have to use judgeszone.com. And this is just a reminder. Don't forget, you can scan the QR code or log on to judgeszone.com. Once we let you know that it is time to score, you'll see those ribbon boards go red. You'll have 20 seconds to lock in your score. You can move the BKT tire up or down to the score you think our driver deserves, and you must click submit. That is the most important part. Don't forget, the higher you go, the bigger the score. The lower you go, the lower the score. All right, Monster Jam fans, are you ready for the Monster Jam two-wheel skills challenge? Our first competitor coming up, Alex Martin, Earthshaker. We had the popper into the nose wheelie. One more attempt left for Alex Barton and Earthshaker. Popper.
Let's hear it for Alex Barton, Earthshaker. Right now is your chance to head to judgeszone.com. You can screen and that QR code as well. 20 seconds, lock in your scores.
We saw two poppers, one going into a nose wheelie, and then maybe just a slight pause there for a stoppie there on the second attempt for Alex Barton and Earthshaker. This is your first opportunity to use judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. Your score for Earthshaker is 7.455. A good start to this competition as we're going to get set here on deck. We've got Thunderosaurus, Megalodon, Jurassic Attack, Velociraptor. Our next driver up, it is Colt Stevens, Thunderosaurus. Popper back into a moonwalk. One more attempt for Colt Stevens and Thunderosaurus.
Make some noise for Colt Stevens, Thunderosaurus. 20 seconds on the clock. Judgeszone.com, lock in those scores.
Time to see what you fans thought. Don't forget to use that replay up on the video board to help you get those scores locked in. It'll just be a reminder if you happen to miss the first attempt and saw the second, or just saw the second attempt and not the first. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Your scores are in. Earthshaker is the score to beat, 7.455. And your score for Thunderosaurus is 6.458. On deck, we've got Megalodon, Jurassic Attack, Velociraptor, El Toro Loco, Monster Mutt, Rottweiler, and Gravedigger here. We've seen our two competitors compete out on the track here. And Alex Barton, Earthshaker, is your score to beat, 7.455. Our third driver up, this is Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Make some noise for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Scoring is now open. Head to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores.
Her first attempt was a popper. The second one, a reverse popper here. It just seems like a little too slick there on that corner there for Megalodon. Time to get those scores locked in. Judgeszone.com. We want to know what you think about those two attempts for our third driver, Megalodon. The score to beat, remember, Earthshaker 7.455. Scores are in 4.154. We're almost to the halfway mark. We still have Gravedigger, Monster Mutt, Rottweiler, El Toro Loco, Velociraptor, and Jurassic Attack left to compete here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Another 8 points are on the line here for all of our drivers. Our next driver up, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Popper into a stoppie. Now you see those back tires waving left and right. Using that rear steer. Now back into a moonwalk. Nice combination for Jurassic Attack and Tim Hall Jr. The stoppie, the balance, the control, and no steering wheel either. I hope you all saw that he just threw his steering wheel out of the windshield. He is driving with no steering wheel back and forth.
Make some noise, y'all, for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scoring is open. Head to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores, Austin.
Looks like our USHRA safety official has to give him his steering wheel down there on the track. Tim Hall Jr. putting on a nice little clinic there. Take a look at the replays up on the video board. Get those scores locked in. You only have a couple seconds. Your score to beat 7.455 Earthshaker. Austin, Texas. Let me see that score. 8.794. We got a new leader. We got a new leader here, and that is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, 8.794. Two solid, consistent attempts there out for the two-wheel skills challenge. We saw some combinations there, and then, of course, he threw out the steering wheel, and that puts him in the top spot right now as we are halfway through our field of competitors. Up next, we got Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. A little friendly tap there by Devin Winfield and Velociraptor to our Mono Casual Toro Loco. The popper all the way to the edge of the pod. Brings it back to a moonwalk. And now you see that pressure on those front tires using the front steering. Look at that.
Let's hear it for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Scoring is open, Austin. 20 seconds on the clock. Lock in those scores right now.
All right, Devin Winfield and Velociraptor awaiting your scores here as we take a look at the replay up on the video board. You see that last attempt there, putting a lot of pressure on those corners, on those front tires. You can see he was kind of moving the left and right there. Time to see what you think. Scores are locked. Score to beat Jurassic Attack, 8.794. Your score for Velociraptor is 8.266. Good enough for the second spot. You heard that big pop. We've got our USHRI safety officials out there looking at Velociraptor. Right now it sounds like he's not able to get any power to that Monster Jam truck. We're going to be bringing out our dirt crew here. You can see where we stand right now in the two-wheel skills challenge. Jurassic Attack Tim Hall Jr. currently sitting on top of the leaderboard, followed by Velociraptor, Earthshaker, Thunderosaurus, and Megalodon round out your 5 competitors. 3 more remain on deck. We've got El Toro Loco, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, don't forget to donate whatever you can to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And of course, when you donate, you can put up that QR code here in just a moment. And if you scan the QR code, you can donate to your favorite Monster Jam driver on their behalf. They're running kind of a friendly competition here. And you can donate if you use the QR code for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Donate to your favorite Monster Jam driver during freestyle. We'll let you know exactly who your St. Jude ambassador of the event is.
Monster Jam fans, I'm here in section 114, 113. Wow, I got Patrick here. We're going to play an awesome game, all right? We're going to play something called the St. Jude Helmet Shuffle, okay? You guys ready to play this game? Keep your eyes on the trophy that's about to pop up right now. Keep your eye on it. Hold on. Right here. Hold on, it's not done. Alrighty then. Okay. If you see which one you think it was, help them out here, all right? Number one, what do you think?
1,
What do you think?
2.
You said 2. One, are you brothers, friends? Yeah, okay. Well, one says 1, one says 2. Let's see if they're right. Let's unveil the first one. Let's see what we have. It's not under 3. Not under 2. You got it right. It's under number 1. Thank you so much for playing the St. Jude Helmet Shuffle. You guys ready for more Monster Jam? Let me hear you scream!
Our next driver up, it's Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. What an attempt there by El Toro Loco. One more attempt remaining. There's no steering wheel. You can see the steering wheel outside of the window right now. Balancing it with no steering wheel.
Let's hear it for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. 20 seconds on the clock. Let's lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com.
That first attempt from El Toro Loco, Armando Castro, using all the throttle control he could to make his way back into that moonwalk across the ramp, and also giving you a little smoke there out the Crazy Bull's nose. And then the second attempt, the popper with no wheel, steering wheel. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Jurassic Attack 8.794. Armando looks on to the scoreboard. What is the score for El Toro Loco? Whoa! 8.692 puts him in the second spot. Interesting. All right, even by the tone of my voice, I'm surprised. But he is sitting in the second spot. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, in the first spot. 8.794 is the score to beat. Up next, we got Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Make some noise for Berto Trevino, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Take a look at the replays there. We had some popper attempts. Nice nose wheelie there for a combination. A good save as well there at the very end for Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Time to get those scores locked in. Our second to last competitor. Scores are in. Let's see that score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. 7.679 for Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Well, we got one more driver remaining in this competition before you, the fans, will crown your very first winner using judgeszone.com. Jurassic Attack. Tim Hall Jr. is in the lead. One more person stands in his way before we see who the winner will be. And that will be Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. One more attempt remaining. Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger looking to make a clean sweep here in the first half. Look at that combination! The power wheelie back into the tombstone. Get loud for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. What did you think about those two attempts there for Gravedigger's Kristen Anderson? The second attempt, though, wow, look at that power wheelie in the back to get her back into the tombstone on top of the Monster Jam pod. Waving those tires back and forth. The first attempt, though, the popper. Scores are in. All right. Your score to be Jurassic Attack, 8.794. Kristen, are you ready to see your score? She's ready. Let's see it. We got a winner, and it is Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger, with a score of 8.897.
One more time, Austin. Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Champion JCB Racing. Wow, skills challenge. How are you feeling now? You have to be super motivated.
Oh man, Jabari, it feels so good to be standing up here on top of the pod talking to you right now. It feels amazing to be out here in Texas. I know Texas loves Monster Jam, but I know for a fact that they love Gravedigger.
One more competition for you, Monster Jam Freestyle. You're planning on taking over this, right? What's going through your head? I know. Don't let it get to you.
Listen, it's Sunday Fun Day. We're getting ready to let it all hang out. I asked y'all at the pit party who was ready to get bad to the bone, and I'm getting ready to ask y'all again. Texas, Austin, are y'all ready to get bad to the bone in the Moody Center?
Let's hear it for your JCB and two-wheel skills champion, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
Congratulations to Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger, your skills challenge winner. Take a look at the replay, those 2 winning attempts. And now she's been perfect in the first half of Monster Jam action. So with that being said, she's perfect going into the second half. 16 points to Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger, followed by Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. He's only 3 points behind her. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Berto Trevino, and Velociraptor Devin Winfield are in a 3-way tie there for third. Thunder Roarus, Earthshaker, and Megalodon round out your field of competitors. It's been an exciting first half of Monster Jam action, but right now, this is your Northern Tool and Equipment halftime. Be sure to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise, and meet us right back here. We've got the high-flying action of freestyle motocross, and of course, our Monster Jam freestyle competition left here for our drivers. Austin, Texas, make some noise as we get ready for our second half. Let's hear it for our freestyle motocross riders, Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Jared LaRue, Dean Pates.
Come on, Austin, Texas, make some noise! Nick Desmond, all the way from St. Augustine, Florida. Coming up next, TJ Tiffany. Woo! All the way from California, Dean Pate. Wow. That's Jared LaRue. Coming up again, here is Nick Desmond. 18 years in the making, 5th year as a pro. Coming up next, TJ Tiffany, 9-year professional rider. Veteran Supercross you just saw right there. Next up, Dean Pate. His 7th year as an FMX rider, wow. Coming up, Jared LaRue. Wow. All right, let's hear it for Nick Desmond and again. TJ Tiffany. Dean Pate. Jared LaRue. One more time, guys. These guys are going to run one more time. Give it up for Nick Desmond. Coming up, TJ Tiffany. Make some noise for Dean Pate. Wow. Jared LaRue. Round of applause for our FMX riders. It is time for our FMX Best Trick. Each rider is going to be competing against each other, doing their best tricks, flying across the air, and it's up to you, Moody Center, to judge them on judgeszone.com. So let's get out those phones, judgeszone.com. Who's ready for our FMX Best Trick competition? Let's get it.
We're going to kick things off with our first rider, Nick Desmond. He's going to set the tone for the rest of our riders here. He's going to be our first rider up. And we'll see what kind of trick he throws down. Keep in mind that the ramps are about 70 to 75 feet spread apart, and our riders can get about 40 to 45 feet high in the air. Once you see him, let's make some noise for Nick Desmond!
Woo! Let us know what you think, y'all. Judgeszone.com. Score Nick Desmond right now. 20 seconds up on the clock.
All right, you're going to take a look at the replay on the video board. Nick Desmond throwing down here in the best trick competition. Time to see what your scores will be. A few more seconds left at Judgeszone.com. Remember, the code is the same, ATX, and you score just like you've been scoring for our Monster Jam drivers using Judgeszone.com. It is the same exact way. Scores are in. Your score for Nick Desmond is a 7.583. Coming up next, we got TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany coming to you from Orlando, Florida. Now it's time to see what he's going to throw down here in the best trick competition. Let's hear it for TJ Tiffany. Throwing.
Straight up backflip from Tiffany. TJ Tiffany right there. Judges Zone is open right now. Lock in those scores for TJ Tiffany. What did you think? 20 seconds on the clock.
He does the backflip in slow motion. You see it up on the video board. 7.583. That is the score to beat from Nick Desmond. As we await your scores here at Judgeszone.com for TJ Tiffany. Scores are in. Your score for TJ Tiffany is 8.514. We got a new leader. All right, our third rider up. Please welcome Dean Pate. Dean Pate was last night's Best Trick Competition winner. We'll see if he can sweep the weekend here. All right, Moody Center, get ready. Get set. Here we go.
Wow, Dean Pate with the backflip heel kicker. Woo! Judgeszone.com is open. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores.
All right, the backflip heel clicker in slow motion there up on the video board from Dean Pate. We'll see if he can sweep the weekend here with another win. You are counting down right now at Judgeszone.com. 5 more seconds left on the clock. The score to beat TJ Tiffany, 8.514. Your scores are locked. Your score for Dean Pate is 9.263. We got another new leader. All right, our final rider coming up. It's Jared LaRue. He is our final rider. We'll be able to see if he can upset Dean Pate here in our best trick competition. Jared LaRue coming to you as our last rider. He has traveled all across the country, around the world as a freestyle motocross rider. When you see Jared LaRue, let's hear it!
Jared LaRue with the backflip knack-knack. Judgeszone.com, everybody. Let's lock in those scores. 20 seconds are on the clock.
All right. Jared LaRue gives you a little flair with his backflip knack-knack. And we'll see if that's going to take, if that was a good enough trick to take the win away from Dean Pate, or will Dean Pate sweep the weekend. Moments away from finding out, seconds away from finding out. Your scores are locked. Your score is 8.718, which means Dean Pate is your winner and sweeps the weekend.
It's not over yet, Austin, Texas. Woo! We are about to do something called the Monster Jam Train. Now I need everybody, every kiddo on your feet, and I need you all to go choo-choo! Wait a minute. Just a little bit louder. Choo-choo! Yeah! What I'm talking about. Monster Jam Train, these riders are going to go out one by one, performing one of their tricks. Here they go. Wow, round of applause for our 4 FMX riders. Wait a minute, hold on, it's not over just yet. Now, I need everybody to get loud. If you want to see them go one more time, everybody say, oh yeah. Let's do it, baby. Here they come. All right. Wait. They're not quite done just yet. You know, I don't think you guys were quite loud enough for them. One more time. One more time. Come on, Austin. Oh boy, they gotta hear you one more time. One more time. Yeah. Woo. Let's give it up for our FMX riders, CJ Tiffany, Dean Pate, Jared LaRue. Wow. Don't forget about Nick Desmond as well. That's our FMX riders, everybody. Well, back for a second night in a row, shall we say? How does it feel to be the two-time champ here in Austin?
Man, Austin, I'm feeling pretty good this weekend. All you fans have been really great to me. I just want to say thank you for putting me on top, and thank you for coming out and supporting us here at Monster Jam. Thank you, Austin!
Let's hear it for your best trick FMX winner, Dean Pate. You better move those lights, Austin! Ah! We've reached the pinnacle of today's event, the legendary competition of Monster Jam. Austin, this is Monster Jam. Let's get it.
A wild start already to Monster Jam Freestyle. 59 seconds left on the clock. Our USA Dry Safety officials gonna grab that fiberglass body, and we're gonna continue on the run as soon as they clear off that fiberglass body. Berto Trevino already to a mad dog of a start. We're waiting for the green light. Here it is. Let's keep it going, Moody Center.
Let's hear it for Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Scoring is open right now, guys. Let's go ahead and head to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, you saw that hard landing that ended his run a little prematurely. Got a broken tie rod in the back, maybe a little bit more. I can't see from my angle, but I definitely saw the broken tie rod. So the run is ended for Corpus Christi, Texas' own Berto Trevino Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Scores are locked. Let's see. The score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler is 6.580.
What an incredible run there. I'm here with, what's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby. She's going to play a really cool game called Name That Truck, okay? It's very simple. We're going to put up kind of like a puzzle, okay? Then it has to slowly disappear, but you have to guess which truck it is before it, reveals the thing. You good?
Okay, yes.
Okay, she good. All right, here it is. Help her out if you think you know the answer. A little blue in there. Ooh, I think you know. Shout it out, help her out.
Megatron! Megatron!
Oh, she hollering Megalodon. Megalodon, is she right? Ah, she is right. Good job, Ruby. High five. Let's get ready for more Monster Jam, y'all. Kay, take it away.
Well, Monster Jam fans, don't forget to help us with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're going to put that QR code up there on the video board. Take out your phone, scan, and donate on behalf of one of your favorite Monster Jam drivers. So what's going to happen is the driver with the most donations under their name will be crowned our St. Jude ambassador of the event. And through freestyle, we'll let you know who that person is, who that driver is. Now, you can donate $1, $5, $10, whatever your heart desires. You can scan that QR code up there on the video board and donate on behalf of one of your favorite drivers. Well, we've just begun here in Monster Jam Freestyle, and we are off to a wild start here as we get ready for our second driver to attack the track. And if this is any indication of what we're about to see, keep those cell phones out and use that hashtag Monster Jam. Upload them to your favorite social media site. You might see your videos up on the board here this afternoon. Our second driver up, it is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scoring is now open. You know what to do, Austin. JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds.
What a run by Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. The Triceratops getting crazy out there on the track. Now it's time for you to decide the fate of Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack here in this competition. This is our final competition here this weekend, freestyle. Your scores are locked in. Your score for Jurassic Attack is 7.479. We got a new leader. On deck, we've got Gravedigger, Earthshaker, Thunderosaurus, Megalodon, El Toro Loco, and Velociraptor here, as we've seen our two competitors compete here for the final time this weekend. Jurassic Attack, Tim Hall Jr. is on top of the leaderboard with the score to beat 7.479. Our third driver up, it is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. You can see that he's starting to park himself back into his pit stall. And unfortunately, that will do it for Devin Winfield and Velociraptor.
Head to JudgesZone.com. Lock in those scores, 20 seconds.
You could hear that popping, that cracking a little bit during his run. So we'll have to see if it's the sensor or maybe something else that we talked about during that Northern Tool and Equipment halftime pit report. Make some noise, though. Show him some love. He came out here, his team out here trying to get him back into the competition. Show him some love here. Devin Winfield and Velociraptor still can receive a score. So we'll go to the scores here. We'll go to the video board of 4.138.
Monster Jam fans, very special fan. Well, not really a fan, or I should say Colt Stevens' biggest fans. Oh boy, his wife here, Miranda. They have twins on the way. Can you believe that? So, how do you think Colt's doing so far?
I think he's doing really good tonight. Last night, he didn't have such a good night. The truck was giving him a lot of issues, so he didn't get to do freestyle. So I think everybody's in for a treat tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Miranda's so shy, y'all. Thank you for doing this for me. I see the whole family's here cheering on Colt Stevens. Wow. Thunder Roar is coming up soon.
Our fourth driver coming up, it's Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Looks like she might be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. And she still saves it. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Wow, Kristen Anderson, everybody, Gravedigger. Let us know what you think. Head to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores, Austin. 20 seconds.
She lined up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. It looked like she went into a sky wheelie, then lands on the lid and still is able to save it. Make some noise for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com. Our fourth driver here competing. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat Jurassic Attack 7.479. Your score for Gravedigger is 8.695. We got a new leader. So Gravedigger now is in the lead with an 8.695. Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger is on top of the leaderboard. She looks to sweep the entire competition this weekend here, or this competition here today. Perfect in the first half. Will she be able to do it? It'll be up to you to judgeszone.com. But we still got half of the field of competitors left.
Let's hear it for Alex Barden, Earthshaker. Scoring is now open, judgeszone.com. 20 seconds. Let's see what you guys put.
Alex Barden, Earthshaker, decides to park himself as he gets done with his freestyle run. Don't forget to use that replay up on the video board. It's a highlight package, and it highlights all of the awesome moves that our drivers do, and that will help you get those scores locked in for this freestyle competition at judgeszone.com. We await those scores now. Scores are locked. Your score is a 7.284. On the count of three, I need you all to roar. 1, 2, 3.
4,
with the big save. He continues on his run. 45 seconds left.
Some noise for Coach Stevens, Thunder Roars. Judgeszone.com is the place to log in your scores. 20 seconds left on the clock.
All right, Thunder Roars, Colt Stevens, our 6th driver here in the freestyle competition. And we take a look at his replay on the video board, and that big save there too. Lands on that front right tire. Able to save it. Scores are locked in. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat, Gravedigger 8.695. Your score for Thunder Roars is a good score, 8.027. On deck, we've got Megalodon and El Toro Loco left here in our freestyle competition. We're gonna we're not only gonna crown a freestyle winner, but an overall event champion here for the very last time this weekend at the Moody Center here in Austin. A lot of exciting action has unfolded as we're gonna get set here to meet our last 2 drivers here in just a moment. We want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of our great sponsors, JCB, Spin Master, BKT, the official tire of Monster Jam, Lucas Oil. And of course, don't forget to log on to monsterjam.com. That's where you're going to find all things Monster Jam. You're going to check out the Racer Network as well. You can watch Monster Jam there as well. We're coming up on our second to last competitor here of freestyle. It is Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Huge air by Megalodon. 50 seconds left, but that will be the end of her run. Scoring is open. Let's make some noise right now for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. That shark was reaching for the sky there. Megalodon and Ashley Sanford. We'll see if we can see that on the replay. Take a look there on the video board right now. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. In just a moment, you're going to see that big air. And that is what ends her run. A little premature, though. Look at that right there. Lands hard. Woo! On those steering rams there on the back. All right. It's okay, Ashley. It was a great, great run. It was a great, great run. Scores are locked in. Your score for Megalodon is He gave her a 7.065. So a good score there for Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, showing up and showing out there with the biggest smile ever, too, by the way. We got one more driver remaining before we crown a freestyle winner. It's going to be between Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger, and our last driver here coming up. All right, really quickly, it's time to go to the video board. Time to spin the wheel of cams. All right, around and around and around and around it goes. Where it stops, no one will know. Not even me. Oh, it's my favorite Simba cam. If you've got a little one, time to get them up. Let's see those babies. Oh, look at all your kiddos out there. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, we got one more driver remaining. When I say let's get loco, you need to scream as loud as you can. Let's get loco! Make some noise right now for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. He is our final driver here of Monster Jam Freestyle, and it will be between him or Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger here in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Will she be able to sweep the weekend, or sweep the night here, or will it be El Toro Loco who takes the freestyle win here this afternoon? And we're about to find out. The clock is ticking down here at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked. Your score to beat Gravedigger, 8.695. Let's see that score for El Toro Loco. It is 7.873, which means your freestyle winner and your overall event champion is Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
Rise for the champ, beautiful people. Your overall event champion. Perfect event. Wow, did you see this coming?
Man, you know, I'm super pumped right now. It's been a minute since I have swept an entire weekend, won all 3 events here at Monster Jam, and I just want to say, we love you, Austin, Texas. Thank you so much for coming out to Monster Jam and selling out the Moody Center for us. We're super excited to have you guys, and you know, that one was for sure for all the Gravedigger fans, all of the events and everything tonight, but I hope that all of the ladies and all of the little girls were watching me tonight and I didn't let any of them down. That one was for all the girls for sure, man. Thank you. We love you, Austin.
Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson, everybody, your overall event champion, driver of Gravedigger. Thank you, Austin.
Well, congratulations there to Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger sweeping the event here, event number 2 in Austin, Texas here at the Moody Center. It has been an incredible weekend of Monster Jam action. In a couple weeks, we'll be heading over to Athens, Georgia for the very first time there as well, so you're not going to want to miss it. Of course, you can tune in on YouTube as well. You can follow everything at monsterjam.com. Don't forget Racer Network as well. And you can catch all those Monster Jam episodes there on the Racer Network. Don't forget, Monster Jam World Finals is just around the corner. Tickets on sale at monsterjam.com. We want to see you there, Rice Eccles Stadium, July 4th weekend for Monster Jam World Finals, where it all culminates there in a weekend's worth of crowning 4 World Finals champions. On behalf of Jabari Thomas, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you at the next Monster Jam.